G'day YouTubers. Just bought the new Bell Qualifier DLX with the transition lens. So a bit lighter than the previous helmet, and I'm hoping that we'll get less wind coming in on the mic while I'm driving or riding, and we're just going to see how that goes. I thought I'll just take it for a bit of a spin, do a quick vid on the helmet, and give you my impressions what the new helmet's like, and at the same time get a ride in, get a vlog in. It's got this got to give it a bit of a squirt now and again, sorry about that. Yeah, got the transition lens, which I'm telling you at the moment, I'm looking through it now, and yeah, it's got this lens. For those of you who don't know what a transition lens is, it's I'm not saying that most people would know, of course, but just like to spell things out. But I'm telling you what, I really like the lens. I mean, it's like having a pair of sunglasses on, and then the idea is you can go indoors and your lens will be clear, well, or the same as when you're at night time, it'll be clear. And when you, of course, as soon as the shade changes, but when you try the helmet on in the shop, it's clear. It's not until you go outside that it picks up the light, will it get the tint in the lens. So the only way to really find out how good it is to go by what the salesperson and the reviews tell you, and then of course put it on yourself. But yeah, at the moment, helmet feels good. It's certainly lighter than the previous one I've had on my head, and it's got a nice snug fit, and I'm a medium, got a pretty well rounded head, and this is sitting on my face quite well, nice and strong around the cheekbones, clamps in really nicely, plenty of room above my head. Well, you know, not loose, but you know, it's squashed on my face, but it's squeezed in my face, that's how I should put it. So we'll do a bit of a ride now and see how it goes. But yeah, at the moment I'm loving the lens. It's got a tint to it, but it's as clear as to see through. So I really like that, because I had one of those drop-down lenses, you know, being built into the helmet, and they're sort of good because you don't have to put on glasses and take glasses off, but then you've got to muck around with them. So I thought, oh, this transition lens, that could be the go. So I'll put that on. I'm just looking at it now. You can see how dark my face is, and but I'm looking through it. It's pretty clear. Well, what I'm saying clear, it's a clear vision, but it's darkened taken the sting out of the light without making it too dark, because yeah, I'm impressed with it, very impressed with it at this moment. Yeah, I think I found because the other one I had on wasn't as good as a pair of sunglasses. I mean, it was because I'm talking about the drop down lens of my old helmet. I mean, it gave you a tint, you know, like so you weren't squinting your eyes, but it wasn't that good a quality. I suppose you can't expect that. Like, you know, your Sonny's were a lot better. So I thought, I don't want to buy another helmet and have the same sort of problem. So I thought I'd give this transition lens a go, because that way, yeah, I use reading glasses, but I can also, my glasses have got what do you call it, trifocal, so it's got 3 different levels, because I only really need them for reading. So when I'm riding, I don't really need them on. I can see, the only thing, just need stuff really close up that I can't read. So small fine print, you know what they like, they love to print things in like 1/10 of a millimetre and then you wonder why you can think, well, that's, you know, that's the information you need to read that's really important. And of course you can't, looking at it, you go, I can't read that. Jesus, you're kidding me, can't even be bothered. Especially if they put millions of lines there. You goes, no way I'm going to read that. So, no. It's Saturday morning, plenty of traffic around today. Just going to head on down to, like I said, see the mate with the tyres. Got to be careful when you're filming that you don't move your head around. You need to sort of like pan really slowly. I notice that in a lot of other people's videos when I'm watching, they'll move your head around, but it's hard when you're sitting on the bike, or your head does tend to dart around a lot, back and forth. I mean, like this, rocking. But then that, of course, that affects the camera. Well, we'll see this way. See if this way affects it. Certainly nice to be out on the bike when the weather's like this. I always say that, but yeah. Well, I have to talk about the new Harley Davidson motorbikes. Now, there's been a lot of talk, well, certainly you see a lot on YouTube, a lot of comments made, guys saying they hate them, they're ugly, no more Dynas. I'm certainly glad I bought mine, because I don't think I would have bought a new Dyna Lowrider. I can't say I like the look of them. And as far as the new Fat Bob goes, well, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's getting some good reviews from, you know, guys saying what a great bike it is to ride and new technology and all the rest of it. So yeah, there's certainly stuff there to like, but looks wise, I'm afraid I'm old school and I can't say I like the look of it. I can't, you know, I've tried to look at it, you look again, you think, oh, maybe I'll give it another look, and I'll give it another look. I haven't seen one, I've only seen it on pictures on YouTube, but I'm sorry to say, there's no way in the world would I buy one. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not, I don't know, it's just not the Harley look. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It's just not the Harley look. I mean, it's a mean motorbike. We're not saying that at all, but it's not the Harley look. And yeah, I don't know. Obviously, they want to appeal to a different age group, I suppose, because they're saying the young people aren't taking up the bikes. But I'm talking here a personal opinion here. This is not a person who is an expert at riding a motorbike or a expert on motorbikes. I'm just talking from a personal perspective of what I love about motorbikes. I love the style, I love the nostalgia, I love the classic lines of the bike itself. Handling, yes, that's important, but it's not what it's all about, you know. And so I just don't understand who's going to appeal to. Well, maybe the young kids will go for it, but I mean, there's a lot of young kids in Asia that buy Royal Enfield because of its classic looks. There's plenty of modern bikes to compete with, yet it outsells them. And I think the same's going to happen with Harley Davidson. No, he's gone. Was is not there. Oh, shame. What can I call in, see? Yeah, well, we can do the video here. Check out the bike, check out the helmet. Yeah. Oh well. Not there. Nah. Which way to go back? I think I got that on film, so it'll be good. When I go on YouTube and I watch the other vloggers, they talk absolute rubbish. No, they don't. They talk really good stuff. I shouldn't say that at all. But they get on there and they can talk. Man, can they talk. Okay? I don't know if I can talk all the time. Well, then again, that's not true. I could talk a leg off a chair if you give me half a chance. Just got to hit the right subject sometimes. Back to those new Harleys. Well, I'm telling you what, I like the look of the Fat Boy. I mean, a few people say they don't like the look of that, but I reckon that looks pretty cool. But I don't know. I think Harley's lost its way. I think the people like myself who like the classic styles, a couple of their bikes, but most of them I think they've ruined. So we'll have to see. Time will tell, of course, as to what's going to work and what's not going to work. Yeah, well, that's for sure. Yes, there's going to be some bikes that people are going to love, and I'm sure that performance-wise, they've got that part down. But have they got the looks? Are they going to have the interest? I mean, not that I'm in the market for a new bike. This bike's still 2017, so I think I'll hang on to this for a long time, because I can't see. Oh, I like shocks on the bike. Soft, I suppose that's the only choice you can buy is the soft tails, but I haven't got any problem with the suspension on this. It certainly goes quick enough. I know blokes like to really, I've talked about this before, I know boys like to really soup their bikes up, but going fast from way to go, well, that's great, but you can't, you know, it's a bit like cars. I mean, guys just love cars that can go super fast, but the speed limit on the road's 110 kilometres an hour. It doesn't go any more than that. So if you've got a car that can do 300 kilometres an hour, or a motorbike that can do 300 kilometres an hour, what is the point? Okay? Yes, well, I know you like to take off and go. That's great. No problem. And then you like to fang it. No, that's no problems either. Fang it means going fast. But, seriously, you can't go driving around at 160 kilometres an hour everywhere. You won't last that too long before A, your motorbike or your car licence gets removed. Okay? People in the blue uniform don't have a lot of sense of humour if you keep speeding all the time. Not to mention the fact that it's probably not the brightest idea to keep speeding all the time as well. So, having motorbikes with bigger engines that go faster and faster and faster is like having cars with bigger engines. You know, you can get a V8, then you can get a V10, you get a V12. Oh, great. What's the point of having a V12 unless you're going to tow a boat? Sorry. Oops, a daisy. Come on, Grandpa. That's the way. Bit of a ride on the bike. I wasn't going to have a ride on the bike today. Been riding the bike too late, but I just can't help myself. Got the new helmet, so I had to go and try that. Try out the new bike. See what it's like. Yeah. Called around to see a mate, but no, he wasn't home and the other one wasn't home, so no one's home. Heading back now. How you going, mate? It's a nice bike.
Go for it.
Like the colour. That's a nice bike, isn't it? Yeah, very nice day. Good chance to try out the new lens. Now it's gone a bit cloudy, and I'm riding along now, and the clouds come over and it's got a lot darker, but no, the lens is really good. I'm really pleased. Normally the sort of time now where you wouldn't want your sunglasses on. Well, you don't need them, that's what I'm saying. It's not that you don't want them on, you wouldn't need them. So this is where this lens is so much better, because that was the problem before. You'd be reaching to your helmet to flip the visor up, and then next minute you come out and the sun comes back out again, and then you're flipping your visor back down again. Whereas this way the lens is is adjusting to the riding conditions as I'm riding, which I really like. That's something I'm enjoying. Well, that was a quick ride around the bike, checked out the helmet. I'll tell you what, no, I'm very happy with the helmet. It's a better helmet than what I had before. So, it's good to get on the bike. We go back now and see what let's see if the sound works better with the mic where I put it. It's not right next to my mouth, but it's just up above my cheek. I might be able to locate it down. There seems to be a bit more room down the front here, but I put it up higher so that the wind doesn't get up into the mic. So we'll see what that's like once I get back and put it on the computer. See if we've got ourselves a better position. Although there's not that much wind around today, so, and we haven't been going that fast, so that's something else that I haven't been able to try it out on. About 80 is about the fastest I've gone. I suppose I could have jumped on the freeway and done a bit of a ride up there, tested it, but we'll see what this is like now. Oh, I love it when the sun comes out. But I really do like this helmet. Yeah, it's a much better helmet than the one I had before. Spend a bit more money, you get something a bit better. There's no doubt about it. You know, cheap is cheap. There's no doubt about it. Spend some more money and you get something quite a bit different. And as for the transitional lens, well, man, it is great. Good vision, a nice tint. When I'm saying that, it's not too dark, it's not too light. It really makes things clear. And then when the sun drops down on the vision, doesn't mean that I've got to change. It's handles it quite well. I really am impressed with that. Well, there you go, folks. Been for a ride with a new helmet. See what that looks like. See how that's come out. See what that sounds like. When I put it on the computer, it'll be interesting to watch or listen to. But I must admit, the Bell Qualifier FXDL is a nice helmet.